Just because I didn't remind you, don't think I forgot. Just because it ain't happened yet, don't think that it's not. Just wanted to let you guys know, I actually made this video back whenever this first 2022 RF Lucas Oil Pro Motocross track came out, right? I had actually made the video back then, but just didn't have time to upload it. Been, doing a lot of stuff with Legends right now, so we're just trying to come back around to the old MX Sim. Took a little break from it, but trust me, this is one of those kind of videos that you want to watch it all the way through to the finish. There's a lot of stuff I talk about in this that's just like, what the fuck are you doing, RF? What are you doing? But, yeah, I just want to make that abundantly clear in this video. This is all strictly based off of what they did in the very first Pro Motocross 2022 round. I haven't looked at any of the other tracks they've made this year as far as the outdoor tracks, so I don't know what they've improved on or changed on. I do plan on going back in there and reviewing those, but this is just strictly based off of that very first track, okay? The tea sipper's fucking bag, dog. Oh, RF, I'm about to make a diss track. Oh, man. So, I got all excited the other day when Kellen Brower posted all that on his social media about this new 2022 RF Pro Lucas Oil Pro Motocross National Series that was somehow connected with this esports sort of organization, and they were somehow all connected with AMA. So there was some sort of finally some kind of a AMA motocross, connection to the MX Simulator RF Pro Racing. So I was like, oh yeah, man, maybe it'll be like more professional, or maybe they'll like take it to some other level because, AMA is involved with it now. Well, sadly, RF is still RF, I mean FR, okay? Did you notice the first problem on the track right here? If you remember, in the very first round real life race, in the first corner, it actually turned left. This track is going the complete wrong direction, motherfuckers. It's not even going the right direction. Yes, you are hearing me properly. This track is not even the right direction of the 2022 actual Fox Raceway track. Hello, RF? I don't know. If I was AMA and I was like getting together with this pro, motocross simulator sort of video game, if I was AMA and I was doing a 2022 Lucas Oil Pro Motocross replica series, boy, I would sure think the track would at least go the right direction. That's just, I guess crazy me. You know what I'm saying? I guess crazy me, bro. So to give a little bit more context to this whole situation, let's look at the actual forum post from Official RF, the first track forum post. Let's just see what some people's had to say to this. The track not even going the right direction, okay? Let's scroll down here. Track is nothing like how it was. It's always like this. Don't get why they're making the esports thing when y'all can't even get the track down, just being honest. Oh, and by the way, boys, there's like 69 invisible walls on pretty much every single potential bigger fun jump that you could hit on this track. And I'll show that to you here in a second. But there's more issues here, okay? So just keep that in mind. We have a lot of things to unpack here, boys. You want to sit down, get your damn tea, get your damn popcorn. We got a lot to unpack here, okay? So, yeah, I would totally agree. What the fuck is all this esports AMA shit? It's obviously done nothing. You're still doing the same old RF bullshit, it seems like. Not really caring about if the track is actually that accurate to the real life track, layout wise and direction and all that kind of stuff. I mean, holy shit. And I've been saying this forever, But the problem is they don't give themselves enough time to make the track, right? But anyways, so yeah, it's like, what the hell is this whole new AMA Esports thing that Kellen Brower and Start Your Systems got everybody hyped up about? And then you get to the track and it's not even going the right direction. But anyways, this post right here, this third one down, this is from Jeremy Cohenhauer, the literal leader of RF, the leader of this pro racing organization, okay? His response to this is, get this, the tracks are always based on the previous year. It's not possible to build a track to our standard in 3 days. Oh. Oh, bro. Jeremy, what do you think they're paying for? They're not paying to race on the previous years of tracks. What the hell do you think people are paying the money to race in a 2022 replica Pro Motocross Series? They should never be based off of the previous year. You say, it's just not possible to build a track to our standards in 3 days. So take more time to do it right. Hello? I mean, holy shit. This is a paid esports series that now somehow has AMA involved. And they can't take enough time to even make the track go the right direction. Do you see the problem here, boys? Do you see the problem? Let's take a look at all the invisible walls on the track. You guys remember me just making that video on the MX Bike Supercross tracks. Invisible walls everywhere prevents being able to hit some sort of jump on the track, right? Well, here's the first one here. Okay, you know, one invisible wall, right? You're going around the track. Okay, there's one invisible wall on the track. All right, I get it. There's one long rhythm. They don't want to hit bigger than they was in real life or some shit, even though they really should just build the fucking track where you don't have to have any invisible walls. There's 10,420 different ways to do that. More roughness, kickers on the jump face where you simply can't jump that big, but, oh, wait. Here's another one. Wow, boy, that is crazy. RF, 2 invisible walls? Okay, I get it. You know, 2 invisible walls, that's, you know, 2 invisible walls, right? It's not that crazy of a thing, whatever. 2 invisible walls, okay? So we get to this section over here that's not even really a jump. All right, not even really a jump. Oh, what do you know? Oh, RF. I mean, just think about the irony here. The track is not even going in the right direction, but yet there's 3 invisible walls to prevent you from jumping something to try to make it more realistic like the real life track. Just take all this shit into account here, okay? Do you see why I'm so concerned about RF at this point? If they can't even put enough effort in to make the track go the right direction, what kind of effort do you think they're putting in to trying to actually proactively shut down all of the scammers and the hackers and the key sharers and the rushy boys, right? Just think about all that. They don't even put enough time in to make the track go the right direction. Do you see the whole problem here? Listen, Jeremy Cohenhauer, you say you only had 3 days to build the track. Well, the track already came out a week after the pro race. I really don't understand what the deal is here. Just take more time in between when they have the real life race and when you have the MX simulator race. I'm pretty sure we're all in agreements here. We would rather it not be exactly close to the real life race, but be more like the actual real life track. Do you see what I'm saying here, RF? Do you see the whole point? People would rather it be to the point where, you know, It's okay if it's 2 or 3 weeks after the real life race. At least the fucking track is somewhat like the real life track. That is the weirdest, most bizarre cover-up excuse. I don't even know what the fuck, saying they only have 3 days to build the track or whatever. So take more time to do it. Like, this is not complicated. This is not hard to understand. But again, with the modern day RF, it's either their way or the highway. It's that way with the road system. I mean, it's that way with everything. You know, I've been trying to tell RF forever to not make the tracks until 2 or 3 weeks after the real life race so they have time to make the proper changes. And, you know, if the real life track ends up being like a mudder race, or it ends up being a lot more dry and hard packed, even on the Supercross tracks, then the longer you wait to build the track and have the MX Simulator Pro race, the better, because the more and more changes you can make to the track to make it more like the real life track actually was, aka the whole entire fucking point of this shit. Okay? So do you see where it's just, I don't even know what RF is doing anymore. I don't know. But the track's not going the right direction. The track's based off of last year, but you're still paying money to race. Because RF doesn't want to take the time. That's what it really is. RF doesn't want to take the time and go in there and actually make all of the improvements and changes or real life conditions like mudder races and shit like that. Or if they changed a section on press day, they do that shit all the time in Supercross. You know, RF, what it really comes down to is they just don't want to take the time to do it. I could understand that in a, you know, race for free kind of situation like RF used to be back in the day. I can understand that. But when you're paying to race, you're paying to race in as close to replica conditions and layout and track of that particular year. That is literally the whole point to it. RF, how do you not understand this? I really don't get it. I don't get it. But either way, that's enough of my rant again about RF. Do not get confused into thinking this shit is some super professional thing because it was posted on Start Your Systems. Okay? I have lived through the days of seeing what happens with this. And it's just... Boy, words can't even describe the old RF, dude. They can't even describe it. But anyways, does this really surprise anybody? Does it really? Does it really at this point? You know? But whatever. RF, you know, keep doing your thing, bro. People realize what you're doing, okay? But I just want all of you guys to never forget. Just don't ever forget how many times RF continues to prove to you they're either A, being lazy, or they're B, just not giving enough of a shit about it. Just don't ever forget about what that means for every other aspect of the pro racing. Do you get what I'm saying? You really got to sit down and think about all that. MX Simulator is one of the easiest games to hack, cheat, scam, key share. And RF seems like they are putting the least amount of effort. The track is not even going the right direction.